So let's start off this model railway news update with Fowler, who have some new kits and accessories out recently, with the key things being two striking centerpieces, the dramatic Miedrich Steelworks series and a selection of buildings inspired by Germany's iconic Black Forest. I'll come on to those in a moment, but shown here is the Steelworks Blast Furnace Anniversary Kit number 3. It's an incredibly detailed kit with loads of parts and built up to a massive, impressive building that would make the centrepiece of any model railway in HO scale, but it does come at a hefty price, at a whopping £835 here in the UK. Damn! Crazy! And you can add to it with the so-called technology kit, which adds LED lights and controllers to make them operate as if the plant is operational. Really impressive stuff, but again a massive price tag of £195. We're already over £1,000, but there's more. You can add these additional structures too. It's certainly a commitment if you go down this route. I mentioned about the Black Forest theme kits. There's 4 of them showing iconic styles of this area. These are priced between around £30 and £80 depending on which one you go for. Those were the highlights, but there was much more in terms of buildings, like this selection of some of them here. Also some accessories and vehicles like this selection. And I thought this was interesting, a pair of spindle jacks, ideal for wagon repair depots. The figure is not included and these are priced around £9 for the pair. For another £12 you can get them with this wagon included, which is Fowler's ancient self-discharge hopper. It's so old even I've reviewed a second-hand one on this channel as a vintage second-hand model. It's that old. Fowler N and Z scale release is coming soon, but for now I'll move on to Subexpress, who released this limited edition hopper wagon in the Wascosa livery. This is the type TAN PPS bogie hopper, and it's coming in 6 different running numbers to help you build that block train. Era 6 obviously. Not sure on prices of these yet, but I'll keep you updated here. Sorry to interrupt the news.
Here are our Loco members.
Just a quick shout out to my now 4 channel members, which is really cool, as shown here on Mrs. Motion's whiteboard. Thanks for your continued support, I really appreciate it, and if you'd like to consider becoming a Loco member too, like these awesome people, and help support me making content for you, then check out the join button somewhere at the bottom of your screen right now. Okay, let's get back to the news. Robo Models previewed some new EMU sets coming soon. They seem to be focusing on them a bit at the moment. Here we see at the top an EN57 number 990 from Katowice, and below another EN57, this time 1061 of the Poznan region transport livery. And very similar, here we have a couple of EN71s. This top one being 016 Paul Regio in a livery operated around Krakow, the famously nicknamed Tiger livery. And below 017 is for the mountain routes and carries the livery of the Sucha Beskidzka. I probably pronounced that incorrectly, but at least I gave it a go. Obviously these EN71s are all 4-car sets, and all 4 sets will become available from around about 1st of March, and you can pre-order now. Analog and digital with sound options are on offer, with the prices starting at 1,699 zloty for the 3-car set, or 1,999 zloty for the 4-car. 1,909 zloty is around about £412 by the way. Accurascale announced a newly tooled range of Genesis coaches based on the old Hattons project. So it seems like a lot of companies are doing these kind of early, let's say Era 1 coaches that are kind of make-believe. And here's Accurascale getting in on the act too.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
They have a launch video on YouTube which you can watch that gives a lot more info on this project. It was once seemingly not likely to see the light of day, but a decision has been made to go ahead with an updated range. It features some improvements such as modified lighting, now standard across the range, and comes with a stay alive too, so no flickering in the lights anymore. New to the range this time is a full brake coach with centrally positioned ductlets, and as you can see already there's a wide range of quite interesting livery options that are really pushing the level of finish to the extreme. These really look like it'll be an interesting project, but these do enter a rather crowded market for this kind of coach in stock. You'll only be able to get these direct from Accurascale, and they're coming in twin packs for £79.98 and are expected in Q4 2026. Let's see how this goes, because I have a feeling this market might already be oversaturated. What do you think? By the way, the livery that Accurascale designed for the real 60099 diesel can now be spotted out on the tracks, as DC Rail Freight have it up and running, earning its keep already. But you'll have to wait till Q4 this year for the Accurascale model version, but you can still pre-order if you fancy one of these. It's certainly a very smart and business-like livery, and the model is priced from £169.99. I recently updated on this channel about some Bachmann announcements, but there was a special extra from TMC for those modelling in TT 120 scale. Produced in the Scenecraft range from Bachmann but available exclusively through TMC, this is a range of resin-cut half-relief buildings in TT scale, all coming pre-painted. It's a selection of independent shops and terraced houses, and there's a pretty decent range of options already. They'd all work together too, making an easy solution for some buildings in this scale. Priced between £23 and £37, you can pre-order now from TMC website. Tillig, the world's leader in TT scale models, also have some new items. Around 120 apparently coming this year, although I suspect that'll be mostly just new livery or number options. But there's no denying that there's a lot coming in the rest of this year, and I'll show a couple of these things here from the TT catalogue just now. I'll go into more details on them as they become closer to being in the shops, so subscribe to this channel to keep yourself up to date. But it's not just all TT scale, they also have a range of HO scale and narrow gauge HOM and HOE. While the range of HO stuff this year doesn't seem that interesting really, there's certainly a lot of narrow gauge stuff coming too. Another new model from Oxford Diecast, and here we see a pre-production sample of it. A Leyland Cub FK7 in Redcar Fire Brigade livery, coming in Q2 2026 and priced at £21.95 in 176 scale. You can register your interest in buying one on their website just now. I mentioned Bachmann already in the news report, and their N-scale brand Graham Farish has shown their new Bachmann Collectors Club model. It's an LNER V2. This is 6800 Green Arrow in the smart BR green livery with late crests. It's certainly a superb looking model, especially for N-scale, and things like the interior cab details, all fully painted, and the nameplates and valve gear really brings this model to the next level. It's coming in both standard and sound-fitted formats, and you can order it direct from the Bachmann website. You don't need to be a member to buy it though, you just get 10% off the price if you are. And talking of price, members pay £197.95 for analogue or £296.95 for DCC with sound. Membership costs £29.99 for 12 months by the way. Hornby gave us a quick update on how progress is going with the new rebuilt Merchant Navy locomotive. I'm talking of course about 35028 Clan line that they announced earlier this year. The TLDR is about how they looked at the old tooling but it wasn't up to scratch, so it sounds like it's all new tooling, and they showed a 3D printed prototype, which was a static model, and hinted that there was already a working prototype, but we didn't get to see that. So only a little update, but it's certainly a highly anticipated model, so of course I'll be keeping an eye on this one. ESU gave an update on their DR version of the V100 diesel in HO scale. They're really pushing the limits of quality and performance with this one. The V100 shown here is the first ESU engineering edition based on an East German prototype, and it's a model mostly made of die-cast zinc. And it packs a lot of cool technical features, such as a bell core motor, Locksound 5 decoder with a passive radiator speaker. Not sure what that actually is, but it's been used here for the first time and promises significant more sound volume and depth. It's of course got extensive lighting functions, digital shunting couplers, that basically means automatic couplers, a power pack, I guess that means stay alive, and individually controlled fans with prototypical speed. And it's also got a smoke generator. There's a couple of variants like the Class 202 variant and the Class 111 variant, which do have slight differences, but they are reflected in the tooling too. This is a really incredible model and coming in at an RP of €479. It isn't cheap, but I do think this is probably a standard defining model and perhaps the definitive V100 in HO scale. That's it for this news report, more coming soon. See ya.